these people that are targeting cops, don't lump them in with those of us that are targeting the injustice. No one hates you. No one hates your husband. That is not what the narrative is here. And I promise you, if there's anyone that I know that is like, you know what, I'm going to target ex-police officer, I'm checking them right then and there. But the flip side of that is, make sure as I am looking out for you, I'm just asking you and your husband and your space to look out for people that look like me. Hey, welcome back to my channel. So if you are new here, my name is Melissa and I'm opinionated, and that's why I'm here, because I have to give my opinion on something. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be among the first to know when I drop a video. Last but not least, help me get to 1,000 subscribers. How can you help me? Make sure you like, comment, and share this video as I am on the road to, I get that wrong every time, as I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. You've read the title, so let's get into it. So, is it me? I literally can't be the only person that's completely exhausted these days. Exhausted, why? Just everything, like on top of COVID and social distancing and all that. Again, I described it in another video as just complete noise. But you know what? I found that when I came across this article, I was like, you know what? This is important. This is something that is worth me getting up and doing this video, because just as much as I am vocal and boisterous about, you know, Black Lives Mattering and, you know, just making sure that we all are safe and being kind to one another, this subject is very much near and dear as well. So I have several family and friends who are cops. And I ran across this article where they're saying that obviously cops are now being targeted. And I think it was 2 weeks ago, a policeman was ambushed some kind of way, and now he's paralyzed. As of the last update, he's paralyzed. They're targeting police at the protest. They're targeting police, you know, in the different cities. And last but not least, I read this article, and it was just saying that, you know, people are fearful of their lives, as they should be if this is what's happening. I wanted to take the time to get on my platform to absolutely unequivocally say that this is not okay. If you know someone, or you are the person that is going after cops just out of retaliation, ambushing, and all of that, just out of for fun, for kicks, or for get back, that's not the answer. That's not the move. It's unfortunate, and it's a scary thing. As a military wife, I remember there were times where my husband could not wear his uniform off post because of what was going on politically in the world. Could not be seen in certain places in uniform, had to come straight home. So I get that. I understand that fear. And even now, even as someone that's retired, like there's certain people, they're for the military, there's certain people that isn't for the military. And quiet has been kept regardless of what my affiliation or what I believe as far as police brutality. And you know what, bottom line, you can go through and read my previous videos. Bottom line, my stance is there are rotten police officers and there are absolutely good police officers. Right now, we're not focusing on the good ones, but unfortunately, the good ones are taking the brunt. They're feeling the pressure. They're afraid. Their wives are afraid. I hear you. I see you. I see your posts. I recognize. But the problem that I have is that it seems that some people don't have the ability to see the people, to see the message behind what we are saying. First of all, for me, and most people that I know, like I don't have anybody on my timeline that is screaming lowercase Black Lives Matter. No one's a part of no Black Lives Matter organization or anything like that. We're just simply saying Black, and if it makes you feel comfortable, African American lives, minority lives, we matter. But what I'm seeing is, you know, cop wives, they're like, oh my God, they hate us now. And it's like, no one hates you. No one hates you. No one hates your husband. That is not what the narrative is here. And I promise you, if there's anyone that I know that is like, you know what, I'm going to target ex-police officer, I'm checking them right then and there. But the flip side of that is, make sure as I am looking out for you, I'm just asking you and your husband and your space to look out for people that look like me and sometimes you. So, I just decided, I said, you know what, let me come on and just say unequivocally, without a doubt, if anybody is being unkind, vandalized, violated, or anything, that is not okay. That is not what this is about. And unfortunately, people like to lump in the protesters with the looters and the people that are tagging buildings and stuff like that. Separate everybody. I'm not out there looting. I'm not out there tagging buildings. I'm not up there burning buildings. That's not my thing. And that's not the thing of the majority of the people that I associate with. As a matter of fact, I don't know anybody that was looting. I don't think. It's not okay. And just begin. I'm asking you to begin to look around you and see that there's more of us that are for you, even that people that look like me, that are Black and that are very outraged because of what's going on. I see the comments, when there's an article that shows up and everybody's like, oh, we were just their heroes last week. You're still our heroes, but your buddy, your partner, your coworker who's a jerk, he's not quite the hero. And the problem is when you are ignoring that, and then if you're doing it, I'm not saying all of you are doing it. I'm just here. This is my platform, and this is what I'm saying. Leave a comment down below if you want to have a discussion about it. If you know me, I'm going to discuss it respectfully. But I'm just here. I know it's a scary time. I know that it's you guys. Yes, you're being targeted. Been there, done that with the military. Like I said, there was a time he could not be seen with that military. Any type of affiliation, the stickers, everything, nothing could be on the car. I get it. But in that moment, I didn't think everybody around me was anti-military. I knew that there was a fragment of people, whether it was terrorists or anti-military or anybody, that's who was against people like my husband. So as you're sharing articles and everything else, try not to lump everybody in together or lump protesters with looters. We're not here for that. No one's here for that. No one's here for the asinine act of just coming up to random people and just killing them. No sane human being is for that. So squash the notion of, oh, just last week we were their heroes. You still are the heroes. Just last week, or you know what, let something happen and let them call us and let's see what happens. What's going to happen is we're going to expect the police to show up. It's unfortunate what's happening. It is not okay what's happening. I continue to pray for everyone in service, because it's everyone. Anyone that's in service as far as for protection, law enforcement, military, the EMTs, everyone. You're going out, firemen, you are going into the line of fire to protect and to serve. And I'm not minimizing that at all. But I just decided, you know what, I need to come on because I keep seeing this showing up. I keep seeing it, showing up in the comment section. And there's this little meme that people have and they're sharing and like, oh, they used to like us last week. Don't do that, because I don't want you to bunch all Black people together. I don't want you to bunch all white people together. I want you look at people as individuals, and I know, because I spoke about it before, right now it is loud. America is loud. There's a lot of noise, but do not let the noise cause you to be irrational and look at everybody that posts anything about a rotten cop that you think that we're talking about your husband. If he's not a rotten cop, then we're not talking about him. If he knows how to police with integrity and discipline, then I'm not talking about him or her. If he doesn't have 18 if he doesn't have 18 complaints because he doesn't know how to police people, I promise you I'm not talking about him. So with that being said, I hope that we can continue to navigate this very difficult time, navigate this journey to kindness, to peace, to protesting, however that is, but within the confines of the law. And just hope that you can separate and understand that even those of us that are yelling Black Lives with a lowercase b, because I'm not a part of no organization or anything like that. But for those of us that are yelling Black and brown and Asian lives matter, we also can have the uncanny ability, the very common ability, to pray for the police as well. These people that are targeting cops, don't lump them in with those of us that are targeting the injustice. Don't do it. I'm asking you kindly, don't do it. Because I wouldn't do that to you. I see you, I see your family, I've been in your shoes in a different type of way. So understand, the people on my timeline, we are, I have a mixture of people. Some people think that there's a problem. Some people don't think there's a problem. Some people think that it's hyper sensationalized. Some people's like, get over it. It is what it is. And everyone has a right, in my opinion, to feel what they feel. But I just wanted to jump on and just say, you know what? Bottom line, unequivocally, if anyone is being targeted because they are a police officer or married or family of a police officer, that is absolutely wrong, and that should not be condoned, and it is not condoned by the majority of Americans. And people that are committing those heinous crimes should not be lumped into those of us that are really trying to get justice served for people like George Floyd and people that have died at the hand of rogue cops. And just because there's rogue cops does not mean that all cops are rogue. And we get that and we understand that. So I'm not telling you what to share, but I'm asking you to share responsibly, to where you're not sharing this idea that anyone that's protesting or protesting any type of injustice is anti-cop. That is far from the truth.